only 10% of the clothing that's donated to thrift stores is actually resold. The rest either goes to the landfill or is sent off to developing countries like Ghana. There's only 30 million people that live there, but 30 million donated garments arrive every 2 weeks.
Hi, I'm Michelle, founder of Uprisers, a community-driven streetwear brand rooted in telling stories of the underrepresented. Oftentimes, you will find us collaborating with activists, trendsetters, people who we call warriors of change in order to reimagine our communities.
Hi, I'm Jenny, the founder and master scavenger at Rewilder. Rewilder is a sustainable design company on a mission to find the wealth in waste.
And I'm Stephanie, Rewilder partner and CMO. As a company whose mission and values focuses on impact through upcycling, we are coming together with Uprisers to prove that businesses can tackle environmental and social issues.
These are some of the greatest challenges we are seeing today, and oftentimes they are viewed as two separate issues. We've been actively working behind the scenes to research and develop solutions at the intersection of both social justice and sustainability.
100 billion pieces of clothing are produced a year, and 33% of those are tossed the same year. That's 33 billion articles of clothing in under 12 months that are no longer wanted. A huge part of the problem is we simply don't wear our clothing for long enough. Estimates found that some garments are discarded after just 7 to 10 wears, and globally, we're throwing out $460 billion of value when we get rid of clothes that could still be worn.
And it's not just an environmental issue. There is a direct connection to harm for the people, historically people of color. Let's talk about the landfill for a second. They're usually right next door to our most underserved communities. Across the US, from California to New York, the pattern of situating hazardous waste facilities like landfills and incinerators near these marginalized communities is visible and normalized.
These landfills are overflowing. It's estimated that textiles take up 5% of all that space. We have a collective trash problem. So, Uprisers and Rewilder decided to take on the linear fashion economy with the solution for all of those extra shirts laying around that are still wearable but have no place to go.
We're adding emotional and monetary value to obsolete shirts through design and through art.
The impact of upcycling is undeniable. For every ton of cotton t-shirts reused and kept out of the landfill, 13.2 tons of carbon dioxide is saved, compared to less than 1 ton saved by recycling the exact same quantity. Extending the life of clothing and textiles by even just an extra 9 months would reduce carbon, waste, and water footprints by 20 to 30% each item. Upcycling is better than recycling. Let's dig into why. Recycling is important, but our system is broken. You've probably seen the dismal stats on it already. The amount of material we actually recycle could be so much more, whether it's plastics or textiles. That's because recycling is a resource-heavy process. It requires sorting, something that our infrastructure just isn't built for, cleaning, which is usually a water-intensive process, and breaking down. This takes a lot of energy that's new resources simply don't need. Finally, rebuilding, which is a step that comes with all the baggage of manufacturing them from new resources.
There are also a few reasons why upcycling is the best solution for the economy and for the people. 1, it brings money back into the community in the form of jobs and skilled labor. 2, the fast fashion industry is notorious for poor working conditions. We're making this locally in LA and paying true cost of making it. Number 3, it brings back value to the materials themselves. Something that was worth very little now becomes valuable.
Upcycling is creative reuse, and you don't have to break down the material before you turn it into something else. There's a few reasons why upcycling is the best solution for the environment. 1, all of the resources and harm in the extraction and manufacturing process has already happened. These materials already exist. 2, the material's original properties are maintained, so you don't take much energy or water to process it into something new. 3, diverting from the landfill saves materials from a long life leaching emissions while buried. Biodegradable materials need air and sunlight to break down properly, but landfills have neither. We've been wanting to tackle t-shirt waste for a long time, and this partnership is the perfect opportunity. We started with research and development, cutting and sewing, figuring out how to get the best yields from the tees, finding the right technique for stitching back together, and of course, designing the perfect t-shirt. Thanks, Michelle. Like all of our projects, this is a unique opportunity to use design to solve a problem.
We're constantly at Rewilder thinking about how we can make the most impact and divert the most waste from the landfill.
There's endless amount of usable textile waste out there, and through this collaboration between Rewilder and Uprisers, We are able to elevate this waste through art and design in this project, TEE2.0.
By taking one small step every day towards environmental justice, our hope is to continue to expand on not only continuing these conversations, but also apply them to our day-to-day lives. The way each of us can show up may look different, but the time is now. And for Uprisers, we're here to unlearn and are committed to actively be on this journey with our friends over at Rewilder.
To learn more, go to rewilder.weareuprisers.com.